This episode is brought to us by Yardley Ski Auditing. Be sure to check the link below and subscribe to his channel and give him the credit he deserves. In this episode, Auditor Yardley Ski is calmly filming outside a police station when an officer lashes out and detains him in under 60 seconds. No questions, no investigation, just a pure power trip. But Yardley isn't rattled. He challenges every flaw in the officer's approach, exposes the unlawful detention, and later walks away with a nice compensation payout in court, proving yet again another
What's your name?
PC Harvey from the North East Dog Unit.
Who?
PC Harvey from the North East Dog Unit. Are you one of these auditors that like...
From the North East Dog Unit?
That's it.
So you got dogs in there?
I have.
Alright.
Mate, just
you're not blocking me in, are you? No, I'm not coming over to the side. Don't touch me and don't follow me either. Address me as sir. Keep it professional.
Another unit to assist with a stop outside TDJ, please. I've got someone filming the Met building and vehicles going in and out. I'm glad you've come onto the pavement.
No, I don't need to be on the pavement. Don't glad I've done anything. You touch me. Listen.
For a search under section 43 of the Terrorism Act. I'm PC Harvey from North East.
All right. What information have you got? You got to
use some common sense.
Detain me under that.
Use some common sense.
What information have you got to detain me under that? If you holding me, look, you're holding my arm. You're holding my arm. You're holding my arm.
Vehicles could come
You're holding my arm. Yeah, but they're not, are they?
But they might.
But they're not.
And you're blocking that.
They're not.
So come onto the pavement. It's a.
Listen, the more you drag me, the more you're gonna
put you onto the pavement.
You don't need to put me on the pavement.
The officer immediately stepped out and restricted the auditor's movements, acting on assumptions rather than proper policing. He even asked if the person was an auditor, showing he already knew about this lawful practice. That should have made it clear there was no threat. Instead, he jumped straight to using Section 43, a serious power meant for real terror threats, not someone filming on a public sidewalk. The officer had already made up his mind before even talking. He didn't observe properly or ask the right questions, and he escalated the situation based on weak reasoning. Using anti-terror laws against someone who is clearly just auditing isn't ignorance, it's intentional misuse.
From your behaviour and your actions, these can be sites that are vulnerable to terrorist attack.
And
okay?
what?
And when
what have you got? What information have you got to suspect me of that?
Are you gonna?
What information have you got to suspect me of that?
Are you gonna listen, or are you just gonna keep?
Well, I'm detained, aren't I?
Huh?
I'm detained, aren't I?
You are, but you're asking. You're asking.
But I don't have to listen to you, do I?
You're asking me questions that you want the answers to.
Go on then. What's the answer?
Every time I speak to you, you're talking over me and not allowing me to talk.
Go on then, talk.
Okay. You might be one of these new auditors, they're called. They like to provoke a response out of the police to try and get something for clicks and likes and views on YouTube. It's like a new trend that people like to do. Also, you could have suspected terrorists potentially that could be doing what's called hostile reconnaissance, and what people do before they may decide to launch a terrorist attack is they like to come and do recce's of the buildings and the vehicles that they might think I'm going to do an attack on that vehicle or that car. That's another reason. Okay, and that's why I've stopped you, and that's why you've been detained.
Claiming hostile reconnaissance as a reason to detain someone who is peacefully filming is ridiculous and makes the whole stop look invalid. Real terrorists don't openly film in public. If they wanted to plan an attack, they'd use drones, Google Earth, or online maps, not walk around in plain sight with a camera. Even if there was a tiny risk, the officer ignored the obvious context. The auditor was visible and open, not sneaky. Saying this is serious enough to use Section 43, a power meant for real terror threats, is reckless and dangerous. By treating lawful filming as suspicious, the officer ignored common sense, past cases, and what's fair.
So why do you suspect me of doing that?
Because that building is vulnerable.
Why do you suspect me of doing that?
Because of where you are.
Am I doing a lawful activity?
No, but it's suspicious.
But am I doing a lawful activity? No, answer that question. Answer that question. Am I doing a lawful activity?
What, by filming a police building and vehicles coming in and out of it?
Yeah.
No, mate, it's suspicious.
Oh, it's not. No, but it's lawful though. It doesn't have to be. So what if it's suspicious? It's lawful, yeah? It's legal.
Yeah,
it's legal. It's legal. Stop there.
Okay, so you're still talking.
Yeah, because it's legal. I'm not doing nothing wrong. What information have you got to suspect me
Your
of being a
behaviour,
terrorist?
your
What's my
behaviour
behaviour?
and your
Because I'm
action.
filming.
Huh?
Because I'm doing something lawfully.
Because you're filming.
Am I being unlawful? Am I breaking the law?
Huh?
Am I breaking the law?
You've been detained under section 43.
Yeah, but am I breaking the law?
Mate, don't do that.
No, I can't do that.
Vehicle.
I don't care if it's an unmarked vehicle. I can stand there and do whatever I want.
That power that under section 43 of the Terrorism Act gives us the power to look at phones that are being used, photos that have been taken on those phones and videos. So that's what I'm going to do on that Samsung at the moment.
The officer claiming Section 43 of the Terrorism Act lets him look through the auditor's phone is both misleading and legally wrong. Section 43 only allows a stop and search if there's reasonable suspicion of terrorist activity. It does not let officers freely access personal photos or videos. To do that, they would need a warrant, consent, or specific authority like under Schedule 7, which doesn't apply here. What's worse is how casually he tries to use this invasive power without any real evidence of terrorist intent. Just filming a public building does not give him the right to look at someone's private digital content. This is a serious overreach, and courts have already warned that such actions violate Article 8, the right to privacy.
I don't think that you're doing something legally by stopping me under Section 43.
That's few
crazy.
and far between.
No, it's not few and far between. No, get your facts right.
You can carry on
get your
recording
facts right.
if you want, and I'm telling you what's going on at the moment.
Okay, I will carry
what's
on
your
recording.
name?
I'm not going to tell you my name.
Okay, can you take your bag off?
No.
No, okay, so I'm going to search you with it on your back. So turn around and look at the wall.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not going to follow your instructions.
All right, you can just sit tight then.
Yeah. Do you know what? Your colleague, right, stopped me under Section 43.
Okay.
Yeah? But I've done nothing wrong. I've been filming here. Yeah?
I can't speak on behalf of my
No,
colleague,
but I've
can
been
I?
filming, but I've done nothing wrong.
I can't speak on behalf of my colleague, can I?
Yeah, but I'm filming. It's filming. It's filming. Yeah, but is filming wrong? Can I film? I'm just asking you. No, I'm asking you.
Listen,
I'm asking you though.
Let me finish then.
Okay, go on
Every
then.
time I speak, you speak both
Yeah,
ways.
that's what he said earlier on. Yeah, but same
maybe
script.
do that.
Yeah,
Well, no,
same
because
script.
I went
But
here
I'm
with-
asking you a straight
You did
question.
again now,
Well,
aren't you?
answer the question. Yes or no?
Let me speak before.
Okay. Is that a yes or no answer?
Yes, you can speak.
Oh, so I can film, yeah?
And he's told that to
I can
you.
film. So,
I've heard him say
if
to
I
you,
can
I've listened
film,
to you.
why is he stopping me under Section 43?
I'm not him. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
You see?
So there you go. Then.
He's not you, he doesn't know. If it was him, he wouldn't have stopped me. You know why? Because I can
probably will.
film
That's what we
on the
might do.
street, legally, lawfully.
This moment shows just how weak and unjustified the original detention really was. When the auditor calmly asks the arriving officer, "Can I film in public?" the officer says yes. That simple answer destroys the whole reason for using Section 43. If filming in public is legal, why did the first officer immediately use extreme anti-terror powers? Even worse, the second officer says, "I'm not him, I don't know." That's not just avoiding the question, it shows there was no clear or valid reason for the detention. Using terrorism powers requires solid, explainable grounds, but here it's obvious the first officer acted on assumptions, not real suspicion.
Hey, don't put your hand on me. Don't put your hands on me. Do not put your hand on me. I can put this anywhere I like.
Don't in your face.
No, listen, you are standing close to me. No, you go away. Go away. You step away. Right? Because now you're antagonizing me.
I'm not antagonizing
Yes,
you.
you are. You're trying to escalate the situation.
You let me speak?
Step
You let me
away.
speak?
Step away
No,
and
what?
do not touch me.
No, what for away?
Well then, I'm not going to let you speak. I don't want to touch. Look, you're doing it again. You're doing it again.
worry,
You're
it's all
threatening me.
face.
You
Phil,
are threatening
you can
me.
feel-
You are causing me alarm and
Phil.
distress. You're such a
then.
way away from me. You do not need to outstretch your hand.
stand there, then.
I can stand
Stand
where
there.
I like.
Don't put it in someone's face.
I can stand where I like.
Stop being in my face.
I can put this in my face.
Oh, 'cause-
Oh,
away
do you know?
from me.
I'm
One
not
distance
going near
away.
you. I'm not going near you, but I can put it in your face
Oh,
if I like.
away.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, cool.
That's
You got
fine.
an arm distance, I've got an arm distance.
That's fine then. But
Yeah.
not put it in his face like you were doing.
I can do what I want.
Like, no, you can't.
Yes, I can actually.
can't, my
I
friend.
can.
Stop coming near us then.
Yeah, look, I'm not coming near you. You're the one that's stepping near me.
Arm
Move your
distance.
hand.
No.
Move your hand for me. Oh,
my
all right.
self-distance, my
All right then,
fighting
big man, big
It's
man,
safe-
big
it's
man.
safety.
Yeah, whatever.
It's safety, my friend.
Yeah.
Self-defined
yeah.
ethnicity.
See, you're right in my face now. You're right in my face, so you think you can do it, but I can't.
No, it's my safety.
Yeah, look, see?
My safety.
Well, my
you
safety.
You and I
Look, see?
a minute ago, weren't you, my friend?
Look, see?
There you go. Just stand there. That's
No,
fine.
I'm not standing here. I'm moving. I can
Yeah,
walk.
well, stay a distance away from us then.
Shut up.
This officer's actions were intimidation pretending to be proper procedure. The auditor was no threat. He was just filming from a safe distance and confidently asserting his rights. Yet the officer suddenly stretched out his arm and said, "Stay back," as if the auditor had done something wrong. It wasn't about safety, it was about creating tension. The officer made it seem like there was a confrontation that didn't exist, likely hoping the auditor would react. If the auditor had moved or responded, the officer could have used it as an excuse to escalate or even arrest him without real grounds.
What's your surname? Or you refuse to give that?
Who's refusing?
I don't know. What's your surname?
Don't use the word refuse.
Okay, what's
Do
your
I have to
surname?
give it to you?
No, you don't.
Well then,
So you are refusing?
I'm not refusing.
Well, you are.
I'm not refusing. I don't have to give it to you. Why don't you understand what you're saying?
Do you want to just show us the gallery on the phone of the photos that you've taken in the videos?
And
You have
what's
to do that under the law.
I have to do that under
Yeah,
the law.
yeah, under
Actually,
section 43.
let me just say something to you.
Go on.
Right, hold on. Where's my thing? Give me my stop slip.
I'm going to give it to you in a minute once we're finished.
Okay, let me just say something before
Go
I
on.
turn this off and show you.
You don't
yeah?
have to turn it off, but you can
No,
keep it
I will have to
recorded.
turn it off. How can I record if I've got to show you stuff?
Because you can keep the app going, can't you?
What app? My filming app.
I don't know, whatever you're
Well, that's
using
what
to
I'm
film.
filming. Yeah, but let me just tell you something. Yeah.
Go on.
I don't want you to look at my personal property.
Right.
Yeah. Under section 43.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that you can look under my property
Okay.
in the sense that you're saying it.
Right.
Obviously, you're coercing me that I have to show you because
Right.
as far as you're concerned,
Yeah.
this is part of your bully boy tactics. What are you looking for?
Similar sort of things at other protected sites.
No, what are you looking for? Be specific.
Photographs
Of-
and films
gone, yeah.
of other police buildings, and if there's a pattern of behaviour.
But obviously,
I've already explained
But
this to you
obviously,
when I
I
first
filmed
started.
police buildings. But what did you say I was?
Huh?
What did you say I could be?
The terrorist?
No, you didn't say that as
Yes,
well.
I did.
Two things you said.
Mate,
What was
it's
the other
all on
thing?
here, bro.
What was the other thing? Don't brother me. What was the other thing you said?
I don't know. Go on.
Oh, you can't
enlighten me.
remember?
No.
You said two things. You said you
Go on.
could be one of these new.
Oh, an auditor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm an auditor, what will I have on my phone?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet.
No, but what would I have on it if I'm an auditor? If you know about auditing, what will I have on my phone?
Other videos
Of?
and photos
Of?
officers, of ambulance staff, of firefighters.
No. We don't do ambulance or
anything
firefighters.
like
We just
that.
do police.
Just for, like,
Well,
clicks.
I just do police personnel.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop?
So that's what you're going to see on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Have we
And is that
finished?
going to be an issue?
I don't know yet because I haven't had a look.
Yeah, but they're going to be the same as filming. This is what I'm
Right.
saying. You're not going to see any different.
This is.
If someone is part of a legal, well-known movement that films public buildings to hold police accountable, then finding those same videos on their phone shouldn't suddenly seem suspicious. That's not evidence. It's exactly what the person said they were doing. Even worse, the officer says, "I don't know yet." This shows he searched the phone without a clear, lawful reason. He wasn't looking for evidence of a crime. He was hoping to find something that could justify the search after the fact. That turns the idea of reasonable suspicion upside down. Instead of letting evidence guide the search, he tried to let the search create evidence. That's not policing. It's fishing for a reason to act against someone who was doing nothing illegal.
Stopping
what
under
I'm gonna
section
have a look at.
43, you have to be specific.
I've just told you. Photographs.
Yeah, but when you see these
film.
photographs, what you know what
Well,
you're going to
I don't know
see.
until I look at them, do I?
What was all those questions you was asking me? If I what? If I work?
Yeah.
If I do this all the time?
That's
if I
it.
travel up and down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
You are.
Yeah.
Well, when this comes out, be interested because
Go on.
you'll see
Where am I
yourself.
going to be? YouTube?
You'll see yourself.
Excellent.
You've lost.
Mate,
You've lost. You've lost because you've illegally
I haven't lost
detained me
anything.
under section 43. Do you know what? You really don't know what you're doing. You've never
No,
done it
look,
before,
you're just
obviously.
trying to get
You've never seen a
the
terrorist in your life.
How
Yeah.
do you know
and,
that?
Oh, I bet you haven't.
do
Have
you
you?
know?
Have you seen a
I
terrorist?
can't tell you, man.
Oh, you can't. Why not?
No.
Why? Because you're
That's
that big that
operation. No.
you're so massive that you can't say
I'm
whether or
not
not you've seen something. It's like me asking you if you've seen a burglar and you're going to say, "Oh, I can't tell you that." Huh? What's the
I'm not gonna-
difference?
Sorry.
Huh?
Mate, I'm getting bored.
Don't call me mate. You keep on calling me mate. I'm not your mate. I never would want to be your mate.
Okay, whatever.
Oh yeah, whatever. Off you go.
Obviously,
Off
you
you
could
go.
get
Don't
stopped again
talk to
later
me. I
on
don't want to
today.
hear you. I don't
It
want to
could
hear what
happen
you got to say.
again.
See, Chadwell Heath, bully boys. Oh wow, what rubbish tactics.
Yardley took this unlawful detention to court and won £750 in compensation. That money isn't just cash, it's legal proof that the officer violated his rights without good reason. When a court agrees a stop was unlawful, it's more than a mistake, it's a failure to do your job properly. The whole incident happened in under a minute. The officer approached Yardley, demanded answers, and slapped a Section 43 detention on him with no real investigation or conversation, just assumptions and control tactics. Even worse, the officer knew he might be dealing with an auditor and said so, yet continued as if this was some covert threat, claiming he might find videos of police buildings on the phone. But if you already know he's an auditor and expect those videos, what exactly are you looking for? There was no valid answer. The second officer didn't help either. Instead of assessing the situation properly, he gave vague answers and acted antagonistic. When asked why Yardley had been stopped, he shrugged. "I don't know, I'm not him." That wasn't just a lack of accountability, it was a failure in teamwork and public service. When the officers tried to control Yardley with subtle intimidation, it only exposed their tactic further. Yardley stayed calm, stood his ground, and showed this was exactly what it was, an example of ego-driven policing that violates rights. His court win sent a clear message: unlawful use of terrorism powers won't be ignored. The payout, the exposure, and the embarrassment for the officers all came from one truth: they let their authority override their judgment. It was a lesson in how not to do the job.